Okay, he shot to national attention as the wittiest Serbic anchor of Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live. Now he's starring in a brand new movie out called Dirty Work. Here's Norm Macdonald. Hi, Norm. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you. Norm is here. Norm's so much in the news every time I turn around.
What? Oh, me in the news.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Hotter than ever.
Yeah.
My gosh. Looks like they did you a big favor over there at NBC.
Yeah, they hate me.
Oh, but look what happened to you. Became a movie star, just like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But hadn't you already started filming this movie long before that whole controversy began?
Yeah.
So what do you make of all this?
What do I make of it?
Yeah, what's the point?
The point of
they're
what?
trying to make, you know.
Who?
So
you got to explain to the people.
No, they read the papers. They know.
Yeah, they know that NBC has banned promotion or commercials featuring your movie on their network.
Yeah, because this character, Don Ohlmeyer, he's the president of NBC, you see?
Yeah.
And he hates me.
Yeah.
But you've only met him one time, I understand.
I've only met him once.
So this is not a personal reason that he hates you.
Yes, he hates me personally.
But you like him, don't you?
I think he's a fair enough fella. I met him once. He seems like a stand-up guy. I don't hate anybody.
That's
you
right.
know Don Ohlmeyer?
I've met him a couple of times, sure.
He seems like a nice enough fella.
Yes, absolutely.
And I don't, put it this way. His best friend is O.J. Simpson, right? Now, if you can like O.J. Simpson, you can like me. You know what I mean?
I wonder what it is about you.
I mean, he has his foibles, O.J.
Yeah, sure. Don't we all?
I love that word, foibles.
Although I think O.J. is kind of rehabilitating himself. Did you see where he's stabbing that woman with a banana? Have you seen that?
At least that one doesn't
That's a
really
lot
harm.
better. That's, it's not a
step
sharp
forward.
It's a step forward.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about you now. Let me ask you something.
Yes,
Another
sir.
guy from Canada has come and invaded show business here in the United States.
With an acerbic wit.
So many funny guys come out of Canada. What is it about Canada that produces all these comedians? What do you think it is?
I don't know, because when I'm in Canada, no one's funny.
You think it's the long, dark, cold winters? You just had to find something to laugh about?
We don't have dark winters. We don't live in the Arctic Circle.
But they're long, aren't they?
They're long and cold, and they're cold.
And really cold.
Yeah, they're cold.
So when you're a kid up in Canada...
I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but they're cold.
Yeah. When you're a kid growing up in Canada...
Yes, sir.
You see American TV?
Yes. I used to watch you on the Joey Bishop Show.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm 60.
And you're 60?
Now that's funny. You like that, huh, Barry? Barry, our cameraman.
Well, that's good. So I inspired you, or Joey inspired you, then to become a comedian, huh?
Joey
Bishop.
Oh, yeah.
No, Chevy Chase, I understand, was the guy
I loved Chevy, when I was a kid watching Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Chevy was always my favorite guy. So then when I wrote this movie, I put Chevy in it. I put all the guys I loved. Chevy, the great Don Rickles.
Yeah, sure.
Funniest guy ever.
Yeah.
And Chris Farley's in it, all the guys I love.
That's
And
great.
this is the last movie Chris made, right?
This is the last one he made.
Mm.
Were you real close friends with him?
Yeah, he was a great, great man. He was always funny. You ever have him here on the show?
Yes, we had Chris on the show. We had a Mother's Day segment once where we had, or did I see that on your show, where the mothers of the stars came out? That was this. I watch your show a lot.
It was either on your show or you saw it on television.
Yeah, I just can't remember. Well, from time to time, we've had the folks on from Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
When you've been on for as many years as we have, you can't remember really where you ever met anybody.
Well, let me tell you about you, what I loved about you, in addition to Bob Dole.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Dole says no. He does the greatest impression of Burt Reynolds doing Celebrity Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a classic. A classic. Chewing the gum. Chewing the gum and watching the MC, and then coming out with his own real quick, making his decision.
He just does it real quick.
It's great stuff.
He says he says everything real slow and cool,
Yeah.
Like if he was here, he'd go, Regis, you're a good guy. And that'd be it,
Yeah, so true. He snaps that little face to him.
Yeah.
He's the coolest.
I miss him, and I miss Dole, and what was the other classic? Oh, Larry King, you did.
Oh, yeah, I love doing
Now,
Larry
Rich,
King.
do your Larry King
Let's
for
hear
him.
you.
Here's
This
my
is
Larry
pretty
King.
darn good.
All right.
It's going to be quick, but right to the point, baby.
Okay.
And don't steal this from me.
All right.
Larry King on the phones.
Okay.
Altoona, go ahead. Let's give the kid a break.
That's it. No, I don't do him from his radio show. I just do him from the, because he has his article in USA Today.
His column.
His column.
Yeah.
And all it is he just, anything he thinks of, he writes it down.
Sure, his thoughts.
A king's thoughts.
Yeah, and they're just like completely random. Like he'll go like, blue is a great color, but for my money, yellow is the best. It's like crazy.
That's all, Larry.
Supposed to make you think.
Yeah, it makes you think. Because I don't care what anybody says. Hitler was a bad man. No one disagrees with that.
Of course not. What's the matter with Larry? Doesn't he know that by now?
Well, what did you take when
He proposed to me once.
Really? What did he say?
Just on commercial break, he asked me if I'd like to be his next wife.
What did you take it when he said, I don't... Is this bragging for me to say I don't take Viagra? What do you make of something like that?
Who doesn't take Viagra?
Larry King in his column recently wrote,
Really?
is it bragging to say I don't take Viagra?
I'd love to take that Viagra. This is what's odd to me about Viagra. It's only for impotent guys, right? And it lets you have sex for like 4 hours. And so meanwhile, who's the guys that can have 4-hour sex? The impotent guys.
It's just not fair.
It's not fair.
We're going to pause. We'll come right back with more of that.
Monday on Live, Joan Rivers.
Let's talk about this new movie called Dirty Work.
Dirty Work.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to do it.
I read the synopsis of it. It sounds like a lot of fun. 2 guys who just can't seem to get it together, right?
Yeah, we can't get it together, so the only thing we're good at is getting back at people.
Yeah.
So we open a revenge for hire business.
Yeah. I like this. Yeah, this is good.
So if you need revenge, you see, you'd come to me and I'd figure out a revenge. Let's suppose there was somebody that was getting, was a mean, then you...
Treating you unfairly.
Exactly.
Well, I would come to you and say, I want revenge.
Yes, and I'd figure out a way to get you revenge.
Well, you do this in the movie to Don Rickles, don't you?
Yeah, Don Rickles was great.
What did he do to deserve some revenge?
He was just Don Rickles.
What I love is that I read that you wrote insults for him. He didn't like them at all. He wrote his own insults.
Yeah, he just did. We just said, do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can't.
And he just insulted us. And it was great because it's funny when he insults you and it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like he'll just go up to you and go, listen, why don't you go to Alaska and live in a shed with a rake? And you go, what does that mean? What is that?
You're talking to the right person. He thinks he loves Don
That's
Rickles.
great.
Oh, God.
Funny.
As a matter of fact, we have a clip from the movie featuring Don.
Oh, great. Let's look at it.
Let's take a look at a scene from Dirty Work, Norm Macdonald and Don Rickles.
What are you laughing at? Because I called your friend a fat pig, huh? You think that's funny?
Oh, no, I was just laughing earlier when you were talking to his belly.
You get a horse and live in the mountains someplace and don't bother anybody. Got a personality like a dead moth. Okay, the fun's over. Anybody messes this thing up for me tonight is through. Not only are you fired, your life is over. I'll see to it that you never work again and that you wind up tearing tickets off in Kuwait. And everybody sucking sand. Nobody messes up. You understand me? Don't mess up.
Have a nice day. He happens to be one of the sweetest guys in the world. That's the irony of it, He really is.
So you like acting, huh? So this could be the beginning of a whole new career for you.
Yeah.
Just like Chevy left Saturday Night Live, went out to Hollywood, became a big movie star.
Well, acting is tough. I mean, one of the toughest things is you don't have your own name. Like, my name's Norm, as you well know.
Sure.
And my character's name in the movie was Mitch, you see? So in the scenes, like, a guy would say to me, hey, we better get going, Mitch. And I go, huh? And then they go, cut,
right. You're not used to this.
Right. So then the next time they go, let's get going, man. We got to get going, Mitch. And I go, yes, me, Mitch. Let's get going. I'm Mitch. And then they go, cut.
And Bob Saget directed this.
Yeah, well, there's bad news and everything.
How is young Saget?
He's actually
there,
right over
Bob,
there.
hey, come on over here.
Bob Saget.
Yes, you do.
Stand over there. Stand over there, man.
Guys,
Nice to see you two guys survived making this movie together.
well,
Bob's a great man. Bob's a great man.
and a good woman. We've been together for a while.
And now he's a big movie director.
He's a big movie director.
If it's a big movie.
Tell him what Rickles said to you when he first met you about what Scorsese.
Oh, Rickles actually said, Bob, you're very, very tall. You're very tall. Martin's very short man. That was it.
No, remember Scorsese met you when he first heard? He said, I'll do it.
I don't remember.
He said, Rickles meets him and he goes, because he did Casino with Martin Scorsese.
Sure.
And he goes, I just talked to Martin and I told him you were my next director. And he went, ah!
Oh, that's He left me a message. He called me at my office and he said, I don't understand. He left this message. He said, I hit 2 in pound and I hit 3 in pound. I don't know how your Jew spaceship works. He says, call me Saget. I miss you. Don Rickles. It's very funny.
How is he as an actor?
He's really good.
Yeah? Big
He
future?
is. Yeah, I think the man is incredibly talented. I'm not just saying that because we have a movie opening on June 12th. No, he's in full commitment. He says he wouldn't answer to, the name Mitch, but he did.
Yeah.
Not to me, but to other people.
Well, you gave it 100%, huh?
Now, can this guy become a romantic leading man in the movies?
Yeah, he turns me on. No, I think, all kidding aside, I've talked to a lot of
ladies,
people, a lot of ladies, and they all say they find this man very sexy, and they think
What else do you need?
his eyes. They love his
He has
eyes.
beautiful eyes.
Oh, your beautiful eyes. They twinkle.
And he's got those Tom Selleck dimple things happening.
Oh, yeah. This is the new Tom Selleck, absolutely.
He's got the little wavy hair thing happening. Yeah.
I think you're getting to Kathie Lee.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, so it opens on June 12th,
June 12th.
All right,
Friday.
guys.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
to have you here. Young Saget, good to see you, baby. You did it. We'll be right back with Mrs. Green Thumbs.